guys, so today we're going to do Deck the Halls, and Deck the Halls is a jazz piece. So my hope is that we can actually do a lot of jazz pieces for our winter concert, and the first one being Deck the Halls. So we're going to go ahead and play it all the way through. This is the clarinet part, and we're just going to do the very best we can. There is a coda, and the coda isn't marked. It's a DS al coda, so the signia is actually at measure 10. And so you're going to play all the way through to where it says to the signia, which is at the very end here. And then you're going to go back to 10 and then play it to the coda. It says to coda at the end of measure 37. So 38 is to the coda, and the coda is at the very, very end of the piece. Smart Music's going to do this for you, so you don't have to worry about where you're going in Smart Music, because it's going to go ahead and move the music for you. All right, let's go ahead and start. Saxophone solo. If you're a B-flat instrument, you can actually take a look at the solo as well. It's at 42. We're back at 10. Clarinet, so let's start at the very top, and we're going to count and clap just the first 4 bars, okay? First 4 bars. This piece, it'll help you if you actually listen to the piece over and over again. And while you're practicing the piece, I would practice with the my part on, with the orange button on my part. All right, let's try it. Clap and count. 2, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, and 3, 4, and. All right, we'll do to 18 because a lot of this is rest. 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 1, and 2, and. All to 18. Now let's take a look at the notes, okay? These notes here, 1 through 17, aren't that hard, so let's try it. Let's see. Let's actually take a look at the notes. So at the very beginning, we just have F, A, B flat, D. So make sure that you're playing your B flat there. F, A, B flat, D, 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 C, B flat, A. Okay? So. With jazz, you have to do the articulation that is marked, and you're going to notice there's lots of articulation. We have accents everywhere, we have tenuto marks, which are long, and we have short staccatos, which are dots under the notes, so we have to make sure we're doing all of those things. Let's try it at the very beginning, playing with those articulations. All right, let's take a look at the very first two measures of 18. This is 1, 2, and 3, and 2, and. Let's try again. 1, 2, and 3, and 2, and. All right, now we're going to play just those two measures. Okay, now let's try it with our music. Okay, now let's take a look at the next two measures. 1 and 2, 3 and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, now let's actually put the two things together. 1, 2, and 3, and 2, and 1 and 2, 3 and 4. 1, 2, 3. Let's count it slower. 1, 2, and 3, and 2, and 1 and 2, 3 and 4. 1, 2, 3. Okay, now let's actually play 18 through 21. So at 22, we're going to do 22 and 23. 1, 2, and 2, and. Ooh, it's all in the ands. 1 and 2, and. Okay, so 22 and 23 are basically everything's on the and. 1, 2, and 2, and. That's pretty cool. Let's try it. Okay, now 24 and 25. 1 and 2 and 3, 4 and. 1 and 2 and 3, 4 and. Okay, so 18 to 26 is 1, 2, and 3, and 2, and 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, and 1 and 2 and 3, 4 and. Pretty cool. Let's try it from 18 to 26. If you didn't get those rhythms, make sure you listen to 18 through 26 several times. the same thing because it's the background part. So it's 1, 2, and 1, 2, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1 and 2 and 1, 2, and 1, 2, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and we've made it to 34. All right, so let's actually try that 26 with playing. And 34. Okay, we're gonna count and clap 34. 1, 2, ready, and 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 1, and 2, and 3, 4, and. Okay, so we're gonna make it to 42. That'll be a great place to make it to. Make sure that you are clapping and counting. And especially here, we've got 34, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, and. So make sure you're on the and of 35, measure 35. And then we're gonna play 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. That's the most normal thing that we've had. Now let's go to 40, 1 and 2 and 3, 4, and. Okay? You've got to count these out. You can't just sit there and listen to it and keep playing it over and over again. Because you have to make sure that you are coming on the upbeat, not the downbeat. All right, let's start at 34 and play 34 to 42. Here we go. 42, and that's where we're going to stop for today. So work on measures 1 through 42 this week, and we're going to turn that into Flipgrid. I hope you have fun with this, and I look forward to seeing you either play online or at school. Bye, guys.